Welcome to Friday 13, where the shadows whisper and the darkness holds secrets. Where the shadows whisper and the darkness holds secrets you might wish you'd never uncovered. If you're here, it's because you've chosen to step into the unknown, to let fear grip you and not let go. You didn't just click on the clock that counts down by accident. You're here because you crave a story that sinks its teeth into you and doesn't let up. This isn't just any creepypasta. It's your descent into a nightmare, crafted for horror lovers like you. You, sitting there right now, maybe with the lights off, maybe already feeling that itch to look over your shoulder. You found the perfect video, and I promise, we're going to deliver exactly what you came for. A tale so chilling, so personal, you'll wonder if that ticking is coming from your own clock. So, settle in, turn up the volume, and let's dive into the dark together. This is Friday 13, and we're about to make your night a whole lot creepier. Here's your first hook. What if you found a clock that wasn't counting time? It was counting down to the end of your life. Would you ignore it, smash it, or stare at it, helpless, as the seconds slipped away? Hold that thought, because it's about to become real for someone named Alex. But before we meet them, I want you to know you're in the right place. You chose Friday 13 because you wanted a horror story that hits hard, and this one's for you. It's long, it's detailed, and it's packed with the kind of suspense that'll have you gripping your seat, wondering what's next. This isn't a quick scare, it's a slow, creeping dread, and I'm taking you along for every tick of the clock. Ready? Let's meet Alex and see what happens when time starts running out. This is where it all begins. An abandoned house on the edge of town. The kind of place you dare your friends. The kind of place you dare your friends to enter on a dark night. Meet Alex, a 25-year-old urban explorer who's seen it all, or so they think. They've broken into crumbling mansions, forgotten hospitals, even an old asylum once. But this house, it's different. The air's thick with something wrong, and then they see it. A clock, ornate and ancient, sitting on the mantle like it's been waiting. But it's not showing the time, it's counting down. 11:59 with 59 millisecond, 58 millisecond. You've seen clocks like this in movies, right? But this one feels real, like it's ticking for you. So, let's answer that first hook. What do you do when you find a clock counting down? Alex is about to make a choice. But here's your next hook. What if the clock is counting down for them? Alex isn't scared, not yet. They figure it's a prank, some old timer set to freak out trespassers. They reach out, touch the clock. It's cold, unnaturally so, and the numbers keep ticking. 11:59 with 40 millisecond, 39 millisecond. They try to stop it, but there's no button, no switch. The clock just keeps going. They laugh, shaky, and turn to leave. But then, the house shifts. The door slams shut, the windows rattle, and the air turns icy. Alex spins back to the clock, and that's when they see it. A shadowy figure, standing in the corner, barely visible, watching. You felt that, haven't you? That sense that you're not alone, that something's just out of sight. Let's answer that hook. The clock isn't just counting down, it's counting down for Alex. Here's your next one. What if it's not just a clock, it's a curse? Alex bolts for the door, but it won't budge. The windows are sealed tight, the walls closing in. They're trapped. The clock's ticking fills the room, drowning out their panicked breaths. They grab a chair, smash it against the window. Nothing. The glass doesn't even crack. That's when they hear it. A whisper, faint but clear. You can't escape time. It's coming from the clock. Alex stumbles back, eyes wide. They glance at the mantle, and there's something new. A journal, leather-bound and ancient, sitting beside the clock. They snatch it, flip it open. The pages are filled with names, dates, and times, all counting down to 0. The last entry? Alex's name, today's date, and the clock's current time. 23:59:00. So, that hook, it's not just a clock, it's a curse, a death sentence. Here's your next hook. What if the clock can't be stopped? Alex's hands shake as they read. Each entry tells the same story. Someone found the clock, tried to stop it, and failed.
The final words are always the same. It came for me.
They look up, and the figure is closer now, its face a blur of darkness.
The clock ticks louder. 11:58 with 40 millisecond, 39 millisecond.
Alex tries to smash the clock with a candlestick. Nothing. It keeps ticking, unmoved. They scream, "What do you want?"
The whisper returns. Your time. The figure steps into the light, and Alex sees it. Its face is a twisted mirror of their own, hollow-eyed and grinning.
Let's answer that hook. The clock can't be stopped. It's relentless, inevitable. Here's your next one. What if the clock is counting down to something worse than death? Close quote.
Alex is breaking. They've tried everything. Smashing, burning, even begging. But the clock keeps ticking. 12 a.m., 10 millisecond, 9 millisecond. The figure kneels beside them, its breath cold on their neck. "You're mine," it hisses. Alex's vision blurs, their heart pounding in sync with the ticks. At 12 a.m., 1 millisecond, the room falls silent. The clock stops. Alex looks up, hope flickering. Then, the figure's hand clamps onto their shoulder. The screen goes black. X. Alex's story ends there. Or does it? The house still stands. The clock still waits. Some say it resets, counting down for the next soul who dares to enter. So, that hook. It's counting down to something worse. It's counting down to becoming the next shadow, trapped forever. Here's your final hook for you. What if that clock is out there, waiting for someone like you to find it? Next time you see an old clock, will you check if it's counting up or down? That's it for tonight, you fearless souls. If this creepypasta crawled under your skin, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. More nightmares are coming. Tell me in the comments, would you try to stop the clock? Stay safe, and maybe avoid old houses. This is Friday 13, signing off, but the shadows are still watching.